Hello, my dear family of love. My name is Trisha Franklin, and I'm the founder and creator of the project A Million Trees for Michael, where we plant trees in honor of Michael Jackson and to help our beautiful Mother Earth, as Michael called us to do. Although I have always loved Michael's music and dancing, I felt a special kinship with him because of his beautiful heart and his desire to help make the world a better place. As we enter into this autumn season, it's easy to see that our planet is in the midst of some major changes, and so I wanted to share some thoughts with you to help make these changes easier. But first, I would like to tell you a story, a true story, something that happened to me earlier this year. As many of my MJ family members know, I was very sick last year and almost died twice, starting with an emergency operation, which went into pneumonia and then a severe case of valley fever. I could hardly eat or sleep. I had no energy and could barely get around. And I had a terrible headache which never went away day or night and lasted for almost 4 months. It was more than a physical ailment. It felt as though someone had thrown a heavy leaded X-ray apron over me, and I could hardly breathe, as if someone or something was trying to put my light out. But the worst part about it was that I couldn't even feel my connection to God anymore. This started in the summer and lasted all through the fall and into the holidays last year. And I kept telling myself and trying to psych myself up that I would be better when the new year came in January of 2011. But the first week of January came and went, and I was still sick. Then the second week of January came and went, and I was still sick. By that time, I was almost despondent, knowing that I could not go on like this any longer. So that night, I got on my knees, and I cried, and I prayed to God, and I begged Him to give me a sign, any sign, just something to give me hope that I would get better. I prayed that He would bring me an angel in my dream. And after many hours of pleading, I finally drifted off to sleep. Well, God answered my prayer, and He did bring me an angel, only it wasn't the kind I thought it would be. It was Michael Jackson. It was so real that I'm sure it really happened. And Michael was actually with me in my house. I was stunned, to say the least. I kept saying, "I can't believe you are really here and you are my friend." He smiled at me in his gentle, shy, boyish way, and he said, "Of course I'm your friend, Trisha." And he gave me the most loving, sweet, and heartfelt hug. He then looked at me and said, "You have to get better, Trisha, because we have work to do." The next thing I remember was waking up with a big smile on my face. But what was most amazing is that my headache was gone. After months of having this constant, debilitating headache, it was finally gone. And by the end of that week, I was 100% better. So now I am keeping my promise to Michael to carry on with his message of love, kindness, and unity. And I'm making a series of videos which I hope will help and inspire his fans so we can all do our parts to change the world into what it was always meant to be. A beautiful, peaceful, loving planet where we have respect for every living being and we take care of our Mother Earth. In Earth Song, Michael wrote, "I used to dream, I used to glance beyond the stars. But now I don't know where we are, although I know we've drifted far." And at the end of that video, he said this to us: "Let's bring love back into the world to remind the world that love is important." So I am here to talk about love and give you tangible ways that we can bring love back into the world. You may have heard that many changes are coming to our planet soon, including the possibility of many more disasters and earthquakes caused by possibly a planet or even a dwarf star. Many believe this to be true, others dismiss it entirely, and still others have no idea that any change is coming at all. But there is a definite awakening happening in our world right now, with 7 world cycles ending all at once in 2012, something that has never before happened on our planet. We are going through what is called the shift of the ages, changing from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius, and into the soul light era, which is a wonderful thing as the light of God is increasing on our planet. This light of God, also called divine love, is pushing everything that conflicts with it to the surface to be transmuted back into love, which is why we are seeing so much negativity on our planet right now. All of the negative forces of greed, corruption, oppression, and abuse of power are coming to the surface to be purged and cleansed so humanity can finally come together to create a unity consciousness, or what I call the principles of L.O.V.E, which stands for love, understanding, compassion, and kindness. So what's the first thing we have to do to create this? We have to realize and remember that we are first and foremost spiritual beings, and we need to come back home to God, or Source, or Jehovah, or Allah, or Heavenly Father, whatever word works for you. I'm not talking about religion here, as religion is made by man and has caused a lot of harm and suffering. All of the great spiritual teachers have told us this simple truth. Just love God first with all your heart, with all your soul, your being, and love others as yourself. So love God, love yourself, and love others. It's really as simple as that. What I loved most about Michael was that he knew and loved God, and he was very open about it. Listen to his words. I believe in God. I gain strength from God. I believe in Jehovah God very much. I believe in God and I love God. He also told us, follow the golden rule. Be kind to your neighbors. Love them as much as you would love yourself. And do unto others. I try to be kind and generous and to give to people and to do what I think God wants me to do. Sometimes I pray and I say, where do you want me to go next, God? What do you want me to do from here? I've always been very spiritual in that way. If Michael can do that, can't we do that as well? In reading Michael's many poems and song lyrics, I have come to see him in a new light, and I truly believe that Michael was a messenger from God who knew what was coming to our planet. That's why he said, we only have 4 years to get it right, or else it's irreparable damage. We are now in the 11th year of the new millennium, and 11 is the year of rebirth and renewal, meaning new energies are coming, and it is a transformative time for our planet. So now is the time, as Michael said, for us to make that change. Some of you may be thinking, I wish I could do something to change the planet, but I have no time and no money to do anything. I'm just a student or a mother or whatever the case may be. I'm here to tell you that yes, you can do something. You can make a huge difference without any money or even time, just by setting your intention to create this new world of love. Now is the time for us to use our strength and our energies to invoke divine love and a unity consciousness for ourselves and for humanity. Each one of us has free will, as that is one of God's universal laws. We have the choice to keep responding as we have been, repaying anger with more anger, violence with more violence, and negativity with more negativity. Or we can stop and ask ourselves, what would love do in this situation? How would love respond? When we react from a place of hurt and pain, we need to stop and catch ourselves, then ask, what's the best way I can react right now? What's the best way I can be right now? Be the best you can be, but be gentle on yourself and love yourself. Wanting to be right, blaming, and having jealousy and anger, all of these thoughts come from our ego. Just let go of that. Love the people in your lives and show them acts of kindness every day. Remind them how wonderful they are. Speak with love and tenderness to one another. Have an open heart and a loving relationship with all living beings, including trees. People were created to be loved, and things were created to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos now is because, as the saying goes, things are being loved and people are being used. So be an example for everyone, especially your children, showing them what it's like to be loving, gentle, kind, caring, and giving. We all have a responsibility to be the best that we can be on this planet. Praying and meditating are good ways to start changing our natures into loving beings. Having quiet time to just go inside and connect with God. Listen to beautiful, soothing music. Sing the Love, Peace, Harmony song by Dr. Shaw, which can be found on another of my videos. Eat light-filled foods that grow from the earth, grains, fruits, and vegetables. Spend time every day being outside in nature to rejuvenate your spirit. We can find love through beauty in the simple things around us by noticing the magic and the wonder around us at every moment. Envision the most beautiful scenario of life that you possibly can, a world of abundance, of peace, of love, kindness, and compassion. Every thought that we experience today sets the stage and creates the next day. So begin today to think about love and kindness, filling your heart with gratitude for the many blessings in your life. The highest vibrations we can live in are love, joy, and appreciation. So do everything you can to be in a place of joy. Joyful energy raises the vibration of the planet. One of my favorite ways to come back to joy is to listen to Michael's music. When I'm listening to his music, dancing, and having fun, I am in such a joyful state, and I know that you are too. So focus your thoughts, your words, your feelings, and your emotions on love and on all of those things that you love in your life. Start today to be more and more like Michael, or as they say, be Mike-like. So how do we change our world to love? Just be love. That's all we are asked to do. I close with these words from our beloved Michael. Let us dream of tomorrow where we can truly love from the soul and know love as the ultimate truth at the heart of all creation. So thank you for watching, and I am sending love to all of you, dear family. Thank you, and I love you. Bye-bye.